He'll be the Nets off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Morris is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. Now here is Irving. 5 to shoot. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. Durant's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Nets. Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Sinks the triple.
You must know that Durant is looking to score off the pass. He has such a quick trigger.
Irving against Schroeder. Jordan with some nice D.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
And finished off by KD.
Oh, and Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach.
Oh, and Durant.
I asked him which player he thought could be an X factor tonight, and he said that Andre Drummond has their full attention. The most voracious rebounder in the game, Drummond can tilt a game with the extra offensive possessions he generates for his team. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Andre Drummond, still a very potent scorer inside, Chris, but he's leveled off a bit with his production.
Yeah, Kevin, he'll get you about 15 or 16 a night, but I don't know if he'll ever be a 20-point-per-game type of scorer. He's working on his free throws, so he could get there. A lot of fans were hoping that he'd grow into more of a scorer, but it seems like he's best off as a complementary offensive piece.
And he knocks down the first one. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
The Lakers off to a slow start. 7-point differential. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
You think about how many minutes that cost their starters. No question that had an impact on such a close game.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Los Angeles. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Schroeder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Relax on the first.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Irving dishes to Griffin. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Morris. Aldridge misses.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Schroeder kicks to Morris. Back to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Kuzma. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 7. To the middle. Aldridge trying to break free. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Irving.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Schroeder finds Kuzma. And it's sent back by KD.
But Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Number 1, Andre Drummond, DeAndre Jordan 3rd.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Now here's Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Durant the pass to Griffin.
Oh, well, Kev, you know I always appreciate when a big man can create for others. And Blake Griffin, he's one of the best in the game in that regard. Such a fantastic passer.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
I mean, I'm not the first to say it, and I'm sure I won't be the last, but Griffin is one of the most physically gifted players that this game has ever seen. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
That one misses. Lakers trail by 10. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Chris, you almost forget just how big Griffin is because of how smoothly he can facilitate for others.
Yeah, Kevin, and I hate when people say he's a good passer for a big man. I mean, what type of caveat is that? He's just a good passer. He has great vision, superb timing, and that's why he's always been near the top in assists for bigs.
Irving passes to Aldridge. It's stolen by Schroeder. Deflects the pass. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Durant with the rebound. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Warriors. Schroeder outside. And he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Outside Aldridge. Pass to KD. The Nets working the ball around now. There's Brown with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 10. Morris dishes to Schroeder. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Aldridge. Nobody near Irving. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 10. Irving against Schroeder. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. Let's go. Another shot. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Caldwell Pope against Griffin. Here's the three. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Irving. Griffin passes to Irving. Durant at the elbow. Tries again. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Irving missing. Lakers trail by 7. Irving against Caldwell Pope. And here's Morris for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Wow, Morris is a great stretch 4. Spaces the floor beautifully. You can't lose him out on the perimeter.
Irving passes to Aldridge. To the inside. Griffin against Harrell. Back to Irving. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some players are what we call quiet scorers, Chris. They put up a lot of points, but you don't realize until the end of the game just how effective and what kind of points they've put up.
Oh, yeah, especially when you look at two-way players like a Paul George or a Kawhi Leonard. Or how about a Bradley Beal out there in Washington? You look up at the scoreboard and be like, wait, how did he get 30? And don't forget about the running mate with Damian Lillard up there in Portland. McCollum, he's a bad man as well.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 6.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Nets leading by 4. Brown the pass to Griffin. Over Caldwell Pope. Griffin's shot is good. And the Nets lead by 6. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And here's Brown outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morris looking over the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. He can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
And the first one drops. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year you're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and to see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, and we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that, but I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with their team.
Nets leading by 7. Schroeder against Irving. The 3 from KD. That one, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Kept alive.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. .152 left in the first. Round down low. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Ball's knocked loose. Shot from the wing. But they get it back. Aldridge kicks to Irving. Brown outside. Durant in the corner. Over Harrell. And again, it's the Nets missing.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go. And at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
And Chris, really, a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Or defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
No good on that one.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
And he's good on the second. Nets leading by 6. Irving looking over the floor. Passes it to Durant. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Misses from short range. Fires from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Here's Caruso following the basket by Blake Griffin. Kuzma outside over Durant, and the Lakers with another miss. The Nets with the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Now Schroeder, 8 points for him.
Kevin, it's encouraging to see Griffin work hard on defense, wanting to make a difference and throw his man off.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
In 2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league, it's a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the point guard. Outside Gasol. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And it's Schroeder missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Count it. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Harrell. He kicks to Schroeder. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. With a step back. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 18 points.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, Irving came into this league as a terrific three-point shooter, and I think he's only getting better with age if he can.
Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. Five on the clock. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 7 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Now, here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Nice D from Griffin.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1 3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across
everybody.
the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Here's Caruso, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Fifth is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
McKinney kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside Gasol. Pass to Caruso. They need this one. Great D that time from Irving.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Schroeder passes to Harrell. Back to Schroeder. Inside. Griffin with the steal. And the pass to Luwawu. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Luwawu's got his first points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harrell the pass to Schroeder. Teardrop shot. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Misses from close range. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. 2 points, that one goes.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Lakers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
There's the steal. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. The Nets have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Take a break.
And team
Take a break.
stats last season,
2 shots.
74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
That's good from Harris.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
And Harris drops them both. Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Nets. Green with the ball.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says, you can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Here's McKinney. No points in the game yet for him. Over Green. And it's off the back rim. No good. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. From past the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
To end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Aldridge. Kicks it to Harris. Outside Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Irving makes it look so easy. His jumper is on point from this spot.
Schroeder against Aldridge. They get a hand on it. Here's Luwawu. He's guarded by Schroeder. Irving can't get it to go.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
It's hard to defend Drummond without fouling him, Kevin. I mean, he excels at getting contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Now, it took Drummond years of practice to improve his free throw shooting, and his hard work paid off little by little as his free throw percentage began creeping up. It's still a work in progress, though, but it's getting there.
And both free throws good for Drummond. The net shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Passes it to Aldridge. On the wing, Brown. Over Caldwell Pope. And too long on the shot.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Caldwell Pope against Brown. Pass to Irving from deep. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
No, you got to love Irving. His range is incredible. His form, impeccable.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. He can't get that one to fall. Aldridge with some nice D. Irving double team. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Oh, the former Georgetown Bulldog, Jeff Green, now a veteran in the NBA. I mean, he's bounced around the last handful of years, but he's a smart player who still knows how to make an impact.
And he's having a difficult quarter shooting the ball with just 1 make and 9 attempts.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
And for Green, who is almost out of the league due to a heart condition, he's had a great career.
He has, Kevin. I mean, he's never been an all-star, but his production has never been lacking at any of his stops. I mean, lately, Green has been best as a leader for the second unit, who came up with a handful of scores every game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
One shot. One shot.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Now, here's Brown. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Morris outside. 1:51 left to play in the first half. That one falls. 14 points for Dennis Schroeder. See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
4 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the left iron. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And he makes that one.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
LA has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Back to Schroeder. With the fadeaway. It's good. Schroeder's got 8 points in the quarter.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
No question, GA. I mean, it takes skills and a certain level of fearlessness.
And it's Irving missing. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Brown outside. Offensive rebound. Back to Irving. from deep three-point range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Yeah, we saw what Durant can give you. Dead-eye shooting, off the catch, off the dribble, and in the post. And defensively, with the long arms, he seems to be in the right position to make some kind of impact.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
The Lakers shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Andre Drummond is out there with Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Schroeder in at the 1.
So funny. I remember with those scouts how bad they talked about him during his time in the NBA scouting and all that, saying he couldn't lift and coming out of college, and he's gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Look, he powers through for the bucket. He gets a chance to tack on another point at the line.
Well, Kevin Durant was highly sought after following this past season. And, Chris, you knew his decision would have a huge ripple effect across the NBA.
Yeah, and at this point in his career, Kev, I mean, KD can do whatever he wants as far as which team he plays for. I mean, he has the titles, he has the money, and he has nothing left to prove. I mean, you can see why he chose this team.
Now, here's Schroeder, just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Irving against Schroeder. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Schroeder passes to Morris. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Morris isn't afraid of getting whacked. In fact, he welcomes it when he's going up to shoot.
The Lakers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
And Morris drops them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's Durant on the wing. Brown outside. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Schroeder. Drummond trying to get himself free. Good work defensively by KD. Pass to Irving. Now here's Jordan. On the wing, Brown. Aldridge against Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldridge, the pass to Durant. Takes it from 10, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And that's 23 points for KD. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. The pass to Morris. Dishes to Schroeder. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Schroeder outside. Just 5 to shoot.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Irving with the ball. 15 points in the game. Aldridge looking for an opening. 11 feet away. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Aldridge.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Passes it to Kuzma. To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Irving double team. Brown wide open, he fires. No good on the 3.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And Durant gets double teamed. To the inside, Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 17. Lets a floater go, and no good.
Everything looked good until the finish. Then it all goes wrong.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Drummond. Pass to Caruso. Here's McKinney, 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The shot by KD, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And here's Caldwell Pope. Misses off the right iron. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Brown kicks to Irving. And there's the pass to Durant. Aldridge left side. Irving. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 3 assists tonight.
Love how Irving mixes it up. Outside, inside. He's effective at playing to his strengths.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Caruso. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Here's Harrell. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Andre Drummond. Outside Jordan. Back to Durant. For 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Out to the right wing. Here's Drummond, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. KD draws the double. Now the feed to Jordan. Aldridge dishes to Durant. Again, Durant missing. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. A tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Caruso, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Can they get it? Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's the baseline J. Again, the miss by KD. Inside, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feast on these type of opportunities.
Now here's Irving. He's got 19, and a wide open look for Jordan. And again, no good by Brooklyn. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caldwell Pope lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Now, here is Irving. D right on him. Durant down low. The 10-footer finds the target. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Harrell. Here's McKinney. Aldridge is covering. McKinney passes to Harrell. And it's sent back by Aldridge. ripped away. Here's Caruso. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Brooklyn, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Jordan finds Irving. Irving double team. Shoots it up. Durant, no good. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 8 points.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. Over Aldridge. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Harris looking it over. To the middle. Aldridge misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caldwell Pope passes to Caruso. Now Caldwell Pope. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he's able to get it back. In transition, here come the Nets. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Caldwell Pope up top, guarded by Harris. And no good on the shot, trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot 2 at the line instead. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He, just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And he sinks the second. Here's Irving. He's got 19. They swipe it. Here's Caruso. Yes, that goes in.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Now here is Aldridge. Harris up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It's Drummond with the rebound.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half and only 1 in the first.
And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Knocks down the 3 ball.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work. He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Up in time, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Johnson. The net shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Luwawu is out there with Johnson. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Green. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Banked in off the glass.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Matthews. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, 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 get the money. But what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see. And if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. C-Web, excellent. The Lakers with the ball, following the miss by Griffin. Caruso. Here's Kuzma. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
I love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to follow.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma. That one is no good. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Harris outside. Pass to Luwawu. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Green finds Johnson. For 3, Harris. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Now here's Gasol. Over Green. Gasol's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Johnson. The pass to Green. Caruso grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Johnson with the defensive effort. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
A main staple of Griffin's game. You can tell he loves getting up to dunk it.
Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Griffin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always
Lord,
been
Kevin.
this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the
I
old
do.
fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys
Shouldn't
are
too.
basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they've taken fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game today. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right.
Yeah.
And he makes both free throws. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. The dish to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Claxton. Matthews with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Caruso. No good on the triple.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
Pass to Luau. Now Harris. Pass to Claxton. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And with a younger generation of... Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Now, here's Green. And Gasol sends it back.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol. Big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
Kuzma passes to Horton Tucker. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over Claxton. That one a little long. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The drive by Green. Here's Horton Tucker. Rebound, Brooklyn. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Johnson. Back to Green. Claxton the pass to Green. Here's Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Matthews, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Luau, the pass to Green. 17-foot shot on the way.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
And taken away by Johnson. and the jam by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Horton Tucker, following the bucket by the Nets. Now here's Johnson, outside, Green. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid, Porzingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time on to your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
Both free throws good from Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
McKinney kicks to Gasol. The pass to Horton Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys any year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract. And those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time. But the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players of the league, period.
And here is Los Angeles now. Jeff Green missing his last shot. Passes it to Gasol. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot. Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Matthews. Clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Johnson with it. Matthews covering. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. It seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. but to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership. He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Gasol. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Matthews against Johnson. Pass to Luwawu. Trying to end the drought, and it goes down 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. To the inside, Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Matthews scanning the floor. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Kyrie Irving.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
He had a nice open look right there.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Here's Horton Tucker, and the layup is good.
And that 7'1" Gasol sees over the defense with ease. I mean, fantastic at spotting the open man.
Green with the ball. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you were active at both ends today. How did you get yourself going?
I think it was just us trying to come out and win a game at home. We know how important these are. Every game that we play is important, so we just got to keep it going.
And you protected the home court well, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.